Arts of Wrestling, foul-mouthed Aussie here. And the road to Millennium started last week. And we've had some mighty fine gladiators step up to the plate. But they just didn't have what it takes to advance to the next round. But we got some mighty fine gladiators left. And within 6 days, Arts of Wrestling, we shall see which one has what it takes to step into the ring with the foul-mouthed Aussie. And let me tell you, I'm not impressed. I don't care who it is that wins that tournament, who gets to the final, who takes it out, because at the end of the day, come Saturday, not only is it Australia Day here in Australia, and with Australia back in the foul-mouthed Aussie, and the crowd chanting, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. There's not one of you in that tournament that's going to take that prize away from me. So no, I don't care who it is, what you think you've done, how good you think you are. Come this Saturday, January 26th at Millennium, the Arts of Wrestling's already looking at their heavyweight champion of the world, the foul-mouthed Aussie, and there's not a damn thing any one of you can do about it. So I'll see one of you punk-ass bitches come this Saturday, and let's see what you've got. Because your best just isn't gonna be enough to take me off the top of the mountain. This is my year, Aussie's year, and whether you like it or you don't, you'll just fucking learn to live with it.
Bruiser Bronson will be the first ever elite champion of the arts of wrestling. CT, you come in here, the new guy, thinking you deserve a shot at it. It ain't happening, boy. You gotta pay your dues first. And by the way, wipe that mess off your face. And Michael, you too are the new guy coming in. And you don't deserve it either, boy. You also need to pay your dues. And Dennis, most of all, boy, you really don't deserve it. After walking out of the arts, I'm gonna put you out of the arts permanently, Dennis. Bruiser Bronson has put his heart and soul into this company. He's paid his dues. And yes, he deserves to move on to the second round. None of you chumps deserve it.
So, the arts of wrestling. Let me introduce myself. I am Michael Scars. I've been a champion around the EFED world. I've been a former 3-time SNW world champion. I've been a 3-time FWE champion. I've been a former intercontinental hardcore, any title that there is. But I see on Friday Night Mike, I get an opportunity at the Elite Championship. An elite title that I am going to hold. Because see, the thing is, Art of Wrestling, me and Janice are going to take over this company. We'll see you coming up.
Scars, Dennis, all of you. This is not an era of peace. This is not an era of happiness. This is the era of war and art of wrestling. This is no longer the art of wrestling. This is the art of war. And I, CT Hellion, the American Viking, will make it so. Boys, there's something you don't know. Blood changes the air in a room. It makes everything a little bit more vivid. Blood is what I will shed in this tournament. Blood is what I will drain from each and every one of you in this tournament. Until I am the champion. Until CT Hellion has raided yet again and taken yet another championship. Claim your gods will protect you. You claim that you are destined to win this. We're like the two wolves swallowing the moon and the sun. I know for a fact that I am going to win this because I know it is predetermined, like Ragnarok. CT Hellion is not a person to take lightly. CT Hellion is not a character on a screen. CT Hellion is the boogeyman of pro wrestling. Copyright pending to that other guy. CT Hellion is everything that you guys should fear. And CT Hellion is the bump in the night. I will not take any mercy and take any solace in what I'm about to do to the three of you. Round one goes to me. Regardless. CT Hellion, the American Viking, the King of Sin, the original disciple. Welcome to Rex.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people saying, what's he doing back here? Why is he still here? You left. Well, first of all, let me shut everybody up real fast. I never went anywhere. I've been here the whole entire time. The Psycho was off in other places. I'm the American Psycho, Dennis Mullinax, and co-founder of the Arts of Wrestling. You heard that right. I helped start the Arts of Wrestling. Now we are in this tournament. I hear that there's one boy that has had championships everywhere he's been. You know something? There's a part of me that is in another organization that's a champion as we speak. Do you think that means anything? That don't mean nothing here in the Arts of Wrestling. I don't care how many championships that you've won other places. But I give you a hand because you just became completely irrelevant. Let me introduce myself. As I said before, I'm the American Psycho, Dennis Mullinax, one half of the first ever promo artist in the Arts of Wrestling. Hey, Bruiser. I'm here. I know you've been seeing my vignettes, and you still haven't put the pages together. It's been me the whole time. The end is here for you, Bronson. It's been me the whole time. You think you got something, you got nothing. You just met your permanent roadblock, and your game is over. I told you before, and I told you that you never knew what the future was going to hold. I told you in my vignettes that I was coming. Week after week after week after week. It's me. It's been me the whole time. Not fear, the American Psycho, Dennis Mullinax, and I'm running straight through this tournament. And Foul-Mouth Ozzy, I'll see you at the end of it.
And a baby was born. The king is come. Let his will be done. Until kingdom come. See a small barn, goats and sheep. Far from what we expected to see, but I could feel heaven all around me. The Son of God, yet humble in me. He was sent to protect the weak. As we step in, we fall to our knees.
What's going on, our society? Welcome to another edition of Monday Night Mike. Let me officially welcome you. We are only 5 days away from what some are calling one of the biggest events in the promo world today. We just saw a first round matchup, fatal 4-way special attraction to advance to the second round, which will be this Wednesday. Special event, Day of Immortals, only happens once in the blue here in the Arts of Wrestling. Whoever advances here will compete against the Canadian Crippler, Chris Radford, or Mr. Fitness, Slim Trimmons, this Wednesday in Day of Immortals. It's shaping up to be a busy week here. We're going to crown a new elite champion this Saturday at Millennium, where we will hold the finals of the tournament. As you see the brackets, we got the Fatal 4-Way, which just took place right now. The Canadian Crippler, Chris Radford, will take on Slim Trimmons a little later tonight. Actually, that match is up next. Now, a little later tonight in the main event, you got Dante, DeAngelis taking on the Pain Train himself, WarChain, and the winner of that will compete against Top Chef, who already qualified. We will hear from him a little later today. And that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. This Wednesday, huge announcement right now, breaking news. We will hold a Battle Royal. First time ever here in the Arts of Wrestling, a Battle Royal to crown a new intermedia champion. That is going to be one of the most important championships here in the Arts of Wrestling. It's our mid-card championship. It's the Workhorse title. We will crown a new elite champion. Who are the competitors? You got to stay tuned. We got some surprises. We got some newcomers. We got some old faces. Whoever didn't qualify in the elite championship tournament will get a second opportunity at history. And the way that works is that the last two competitors in that Battle Royal will meet at Millennium to decide a new
intermediate champion. The card is shaping up to be a hell of a ride. Speaking of Millennium, there is a challenge that was laid out and thrown out by Barrett Laveau last week. You know what? Let's take a look.
You see here, you unordinary, holy man. You're had it wrong in this book. You see, first he created your lordship, then man, then woman, and then you. How ordinary. However, I will say this. I cordially invite you to Millennium. Let your lordship show you the way. Guide the light. Not a book. Not by something you can't see. Oh. And at Millennium, if you accept my invitation, I will take you out of this medieval filth, church, whatever it is you lay your head upon. But I think I've been in the stall long enough. And with that said, I will definitely be taking this with me. This unordinary.
Barrett Laveau, I hear your words. I see how you twist the words and the teachings of Genesis. For your name is listed in the pages of chapter 2, but it is not listed as the name of a righteous man. It is listed as one of those who are and always will be the fallen. At Millennium, your time will be over, and the teachings of chapter 2 will come to a close. May God have mercy on your soul.
And a baby was born. The king is come. Let his will be done. Until kingdom come. See a smile on goats and sheep. Far from what we expected to see, but I can feel heaven all around me. The Son of God, yet humble in me. He was sent to protect the weak. As we step in, we fall to our knees. The Messiah has arrived, yes indeed. The heavens cry out, let freedom ring. Bring the gold, perfume, and myrrh. Accept these gifts, though it's less than deserved.
Blood will spill and bones will break.
This is a first round matchup for the Elite Championship Tournament. Introducing first, the Canadian Crippler, Chris Radford. and his opponent, Mr. Fitness, Slim Trimmons.
Well, Slim Trimmons, Mr. Fitness, welcome to the beginning of the end for you. Welcome to the first round of the Elite Championship Tournament. Welcome to your demise. But you know what? I actually admire you, Slim. You obviously spend a lot of time in the gym, Mr. Fitness, just like the Canadian Crippler. You, sir, have the body of a Greek god. But you better give it back. You're getting it all stretched out. You know, the Crippler spends a lot of time in the gym too, Slim. But when I finish a workout, the gym takes a break. When I work out, I don't sweat, the weights do. And I recently heard that the Total Gym actually uses me to get in shape. Now, I also heard that you actually started a new diet plan, Slim, and got rid of all the junk food in your house. I also heard that you thought it was delicious. The only thing slim about you, sir, is your talent. So the time has come, Twinkie the Kid. The time has come to face your destiny. And your destiny lies with the Canadian Crippler. Diet soda will spill, and Twinkies will break, and they definitely won't be mine.
Well. Oh, it's the Canadian Crippler again. Canadian Crippler, your words don't hurt me. The shelf life of Twinkies are forever. Meaning, Canadian Crippler, if the shelf life of a Twinkie lasts forever, so does the power of the Twinkie. And you'll see, once I step into the ring with you, that I'm not a joke. I'm Mr. Fitness Slim Trimmons, the supreme ultimate athlete. Twinkie power.
There you have it, Mr. Fitness, Slim Trimmons, the Canadian Crippler. Hell of a match. Don't forget, guys, the winner of that match will take on the winner of our earlier match, the Fatal 4-Way. Don't forget that match will take place this Wednesday. Dave Immortals, I cannot stress that enough. And we also got again the Battle Royal for the Intermediate Championship this Wednesday. The top two competitors in that Battle Royal will meet at Millennium. As you saw, we can also confirm now Barrett Laveau will take on Genesis at Millennium this Saturday. Huge match. And of course, the winner of our main event, which is coming up, will walk in WarChain. The Pain Train himself, WarChain, will be taking on Dante DeAngelis in the main event. And the winner of that match will take on Top Chef, who is going to be Dante DeAngelis. We're about to find out in a few seconds. But before we do, you've seen our Intermediate Championship. You've seen our Mid-Card Championship. It's a beautiful title. Many of you have not seen our Elite Championship, which we will see more in detail once it's around the waist and on the shoulder of the newly crowned champion. But here is a preview for those of you who have not seen the Elite Championship. This title right here will be won this Saturday at Millennium. Stay tuned. Millennium this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. What many are calling one of the biggest events in the promo world today. But before we get to Millennium, we have to go through the Day of Immortals, which is this Wednesday. And again, Top Chef waiting for his opponent, who will be decided right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event, and it is a first-round matchup for the Elite Championship Tournament. Introducing first, Dante, DeAngelis, and his opponent, WarChain.
One, 2, 3 seconds. 3 seconds is all that it takes to expose a weakness in any warrior. 3 seconds is all that it takes to change the tide of a battle. Here tonight, WarChain, I'm gonna use those 3 precious seconds to find the weakness in the obstacle that is the WarChain. With enough pressure applied, I will find the weakness, WarChain, that allows me to defeat you. Whether it's me pulling you into the light's embraced, or whether it's me rolling you into a small package, WarChain, I will find the weakness that allows me to be the better warrior and move on in this tournament. Because when it's all said and done, I will be the most elite champion that the arts of wrestling has ever seen. And if you don't believe me, just sit back and watch.
Get the hell out of here, Riddler. You have got to be the absolute maddest street meat vendor looking son of a bitch I've ever seen. Buongiorno, Mr. Luigi, so good to see you. Son, go ahead and slick your hair back and get ready for what's getting ready to happen to your sorry ass. See, you had a choice. You had a choice, and you chose the walk-in WarChain the promo god. And now, it's time to send your ass out to pasture, strap you to that damn tree like old Yeller, and put your ass out of my misery. You're just the first little blip, the first little pebble on the mountain that I'm climbing straight to the Elite Championship. And see, son, you strike me as the kid growing up. We all know the one, bouncing around, spinning, heeling, kicking into all this shit because he never had a fist put through the back of his damn skull. And I'm here to do that for you, Skippy. Now, I watched your little lovers spat with Slim Trimmons. Your little nightmares. Oh no, I don't know how to use a microphone. Son, let me tell you something. All the artwork, all the graphics, all the damn Lethal Weapon knockoffs, all the Black Hawk Down shit ain't gonna save your ass against the walking WarChain. So do me a favor, Ricky Martin and Ricky Ricardo's love child. Go to your closet, pull back all those Ninja Turtle t-shirts. Reach down in there. You know the one, the little bag that zips up with the suit in it. I want you to take that out. Make sure you iron it up real pretty. Lint roll that son bitch. Put it on. Make sure your hair's nice and slick. Because I want you to look nice and pretty for everyone that's going to be coming to your wake to see your dead ass carcass. You, sir, have messed up. And I know. You're walking around with camo and all kinds of green on. So I know you're good at following orders. So if you're not aware, I will make you aware now. If you don't know the routine, son, it's time, now and always, to keep those pretty pink panties clean. Because the WarChain is moving on. The legend continues. Son, go ahead and pick your jaw up off the floor and wipe your damn nose before you get that shit on my carpet. Next.